What is
the
it?
braces are el blanco. If I answer your riddles, can I enter your forest? Pizzazzow! Sorry to hear about your brain fluid.
Dave Smith, Louis J. Gomez, and Big Jay Oakerson.
The Legion of Skanks!
The one, the only, Big Jay Oakerson and Joe DeRosa. Dom Irrera, Big Jay Oakerson and Doug Benson. Mike Lawrence and Big Jay Oakerson. Big Jay Oakerson, Sal Vulcano, and Dom Irrera. Big Jay Oakerson. Andrew Santino. And Ari Shaffir! Big Jay Oakerson and Louis J. Gomez.
Big Jay Oakerson and Dave Smith, ladies and gentlemen.
Big Jay Oakerson and Jimmy Carr!
The Legion of Skanks. Big Jay Oakerson. It's Big Jay Oakerson, Louis J. Gomez, and Shane Gillis, everybody. Big J, I have wanted you to do this show for 3 years, and now New York comic and super duper friend Big Jay Oakerson is live on Kill Tony, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. I only did it because Jeremiah playing saxophone is my favorite thing in the world.
Yeah.
I don't know why, just the fact that he knows how to play saxophone makes me smile. How cool is it that chicks have finally broken into the auctioneer world?
I love it.
I mean, that's progressive.
Can you say it less misogynistic, please?
She's like the Hillary Clinton.
Babes.
Yeah. Oh, you dingy broads are doing auctioning now?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I sell.
That's pretty cool, Mama.
I sell it to you.
Shit's on
Do you know what Bakersfield is? Have you been made aware as a New York guy through and through what Bakersfield is?
I went on tour opening for Korn. That's their big thing. I don't mean to come in here. I don't want to come in here and slap my East Coast dick down on the table. But I don't think you guys out here have a good read on shit.
You know, I don't think your dick would even slap on the table.
Buddy, I'm with you. I'm on your team. See? That's what you do. I could tell by the handwriting here that Phil wrote his name with a pencil in a fist.
That's the best my handwriting gets.
He came here with a fucking banjo and abandoned the bit. Got to carry it all night. I see the signs that let's just tell this guy great job and let him get the fuck on with life. You killed it. You killed it. Couldn't have went better. Tony, moving on. You fuckers better clap at this.
Please.
Just trust me. If you trust nothing else, I'm only here for 2 more days. Just go, clap. Phil, rock it out, bro.
Hey, Joe.
Huh.
We are forming a team of racist Avengers, and we would like you to join.
I'm Middle Eastern Arab. Am I still allowed to be on the team?
Yeah. Just keep them so much heart.
Joe DeRosa's alter ego is Captain Get Out of America.
Nice.
Written on the fly. Pizzazzow!
Nice.
All right.
Whoa.
Jeremiah's going
Jesus
at it.
Christ. I love it.
What's
He's
that?
got an audience here, man. I'll listen to him for an hour, just wail.
Isn't it weird how comedians always work with special needs people? I think it tells something about comedians.
They know how to connect with tards.
I have never heard it put so eloquently.
Someone said I was a 20th century Mark Twain. You're not single? I was going to say such nice shit about you.
How long have you been in a relationship?
Since last August.
Where'd you meet him at?
At a party.
Useless.
Yeah. Do you know he physically looks a lot like you? I have a type.
Sick.
Wait, he looks like...
I think she's hot, yeah.
Like
I
who,
was all
Tony
about
or
it.
Jay?
Bears, yeah.
Yeah, like a
Bears.
gay guy with a beard. Thanks for the late day compliment.
No,
I needed that before going
it's
into
like
a
the olive
show.
oil body types, always like the Bluto body
Right?
type. Yeah.
Bluto. You just got Bluto,
Damn, son,
dude.
she just called you fat, son.
Twice, in 2 different artistic ways.
No, don't say that. Don't say fat. Say formidable.
Right?
Say solid.
That's what I'm talking about.
What exactly does that mean, a special needs nanny? That means you go to the house of
Yeah.
rich people that have
Yeah.
fucked up kids.
Yeah. Yeah, and can't.
I think I
and,
saw that on
and
the
their
pope.
jobs are too high stress, and
Right.
and they can't do it themselves.
Any celebrities? You don't have to name them, but
Yeah, one big, yeah.
And what do? You just gotta make sure those goofballs don't break all the expensive shit
But
in
I
their
mean,
house.
yeah.
or like eat poison
Bunch of
or get him a
goofballs.
gun. There was a little guy who was 5 years old, and his habit was putting his face in women's, but like
That's not retarded.
but like
yeah, that's my habit too. You know what I'm saying?
You call that retarded?
Yeah, we have
That kid's progressive.
like it's relentless.
And they all look
like,
alike, so if you fuck all of them, it's like you're only banging one dude.
Jesus.
They've had it too good for too long, if you ask me.
Right now, there's some Down syndrome podcast fan listening to this like, what does he mean we all look alike?
What does he say that is how we all look?
But you,
And I nailed the impression! Oh!
Holy shit.
How have I never met
Oh my
Dyke?
God, you just did a Down syndrome impression.
Oh my
That
God.
was unbelievable.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I think you're very pretty. Michael, very funny, and you look like a hot chick at a laundromat.
Hey, my thing. I have no idea what that means.
Yeah. Yes, he does.
What a fucking fantastic description.
It really is. It's unbelievable.
Thank you.
You have a beard that says you've been in a razor fight at a barber shop.
That has happened.
Whoa, look at that. Big J. Nailing it. Well, you might need a bigger venue because I don't need to pad my room with laughs. So, but have fun in your big
Tony
fancy
headlined
theater.
an open mic in Pasadena.
No.
Why are mommy and daddy fighting? Is it my fault?
The show's sponsored by
Oh, if we break the seal of the sword, it must taste blood before it's resheathed.
Booked all the way to October, by the way. You can get all my tour dates at TonyHinchcliffe.com. All the way till October. Think about that for a second.
Guys, go to Tony's show if you ever wanted to see a guy stretch 20 minutes into 45.
Right. That's a good one.
Titus, this was supposed to be your time.
Yeah, nah, I'm having a good ass time.
I apologize for these two. I apologize for these two dykes fighting it out in front of you. I want to bring you with my whole life, Jeremiah.
Hey, that was a minute?
Yeah.
There's no way that was a full minute.
It happens
It was
quick.
a minute, Joe.
There's no way that was a full
There's a minute and 5 seconds.
Minute, 5
Really?
seconds.
Nervous
Yeah.
energy fills a lot. But you're genuinely frazzled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to get over that shit quick. But you're funny. I think you're pretty funny. That was
Thank you.
good off the top shit. Yeah, you're funny.
It's really
shit.
great
Good
advice,
job.
Jay. Thank you.
Yeah,
this is-
get your shit together. And then come back
Hey,
and
you're
do it
nervous?
again.
Stop that shit.
Yeah. Knock it off, asshole. Enough with the nervous. My girlfriend says the hottest thing about me is that I have turned down Comics Unleashed with Byron Allen 17 times.
Wow.
Thank you.
That is very impressive.
Yes.
Why
Check
would
out.
they ask you after like time 11? Why would
Couldn't
they be
even
like,
guess, but every time I go, no thanks.
I only did it
so,
once.
So that's pretty crazy with shark attacks. Hey, Jay, you have a mother-in-law. Oh, I couldn't deal with it.
I only did it one time. Why the fuck is everybody piling the fuck up
I'm
on
not.
me right now?
I'm shitting on Byron Allen. I love you.
Why is everybody piling up on me?
I'm not. Don't include me in that. I love you.
No, I do love you. I'm not.
Nobody.
No, yell at Tony. He's piling on.
No, I'm not.
Why do?
No, I'm not. I am
Tony.
not.
Is this a weird comment? She is so hot, and she could be 19 or 51 years old. I have no idea. She's so hot, but I have no idea. I couldn't
Oh
even
my
guess.
God! You make observations that make me feel like I just had a stroke. That's so fucking funny. Oh my God!
Is it?
Do you just want to text me? I'm sorry now, or wait until tomorrow afternoon? You can text me right now. I'm sorry about last night, and we'll all be cool right now.
Oh, I'm having a great time. Stop it.
I know. I'm kidding. Me too. I love you, Joe.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So thank you.
So you guys are gonna have a weird texting tomorrow.
Possibly. It's
the
possible.
The tension is palpable. Oh, shit.
That's an
Joe
awesome
DeRosa,
drawing.
Big Jay Oakerson.
Oh, he made me so thin.
He did.
Thanks, bro.
In April.
You've bumped this up, dude. We were in the belly room last time. This thing's gotten fucking for reals.
Yeah, we have fun. Every other Monday, we switch down to the main room.
Sick.
History-soaked stage. And we let fucking...
Does he sort of look like a college party rapist?
Yes. Sort of, definitely.
It's like looking for a guy that raped that party. A snap shirt and like the kegger fucking cup.
Hey,
and I'm wearing wallet chains for fashion.
Yeah.
And I can spot that.
That is a nice wallet chain you have there.
Thank
Jay.
you.
He's saying listen to what you're doing and then change all of it.
Oh, I got some glass, guys. Come on.
You got some.
We're just
please,
fucking with
please
you,
take
Joe.
nothing I say
You're just
worth
such
anything.
You just play such a good victim. It's great.
Yeah.
Oh.
And that really is it. He did a good job, actually. Tony, this guy looks like if someone put you in the microwave. It's like a fucking David Lynch movie. I'm terrified. I'm very uncomfortable.
I think
If I answer your riddles, can I enter your forest?
Why so off and on for the last 5 years?
Yeah, just.
No, I don't know. I really don't, Patrick.
You know, a little depression, stuff like that.
That's cool.
Are you having sex with Tony? You keep making eye gestures at him like he does know. Do you guys have a secret or something? He keeps going like, come on, Tony, you know. It's been a rough couple years. You know what I'm talking about, buddy. Yeah, you've been there with me, right? You're right there, buddy. Come on. What are we talking about here? I feel like we've got set off on the wrong. I think this theory's all wrong. You don't suck dick for heroin. You suck dick for a guy who wants his dick sucked and gives you money for it, and then you go buy heroin, so I've heard.
Right. Which
Dumbass.
Yeah.
You were trying to suck off the dealers? You're going to get shot. Are you studying running on a log while it's in water?
I could.
You ever fuck a Taliban's bullet holes?
that's a good question.
That is probably one of the greatest questions.
I mean, with a condom.
One of my favorite parts of your guys' set was when I noticed Big J just shaking his head no.
Oh, God.
Can I explain that head shake? I will.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a lot of people to deliver one joke.
Right.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot to drink in. I didn't know the legends before tonight. And that's a lot. So I was just trying to drink. It's like my head's moving. Maybe I'm too close. If I was in the back, maybe I could take it as one picture.
They got the travel squatty potty, too.
I got rid of mine. Not a fan.
Really?
You know?
Why?
I don't. Because I like to look at my computer or read my phone when I shit, and I don't want my knees up by my fucking ears like I'm getting prison fucked.
Wait, you don't
Does it really shoot outy that much better if you're...
No, it doesn't. And the wiping is still a whole bunch of nonsense.
Yep, your butthole's in a knot, man.
All right, Brian. Back to the soundboard, little baby boy. Jeremiah, go ahead.
Oh, man, this is fun. I came to chew bubblegum and watch shitty comics, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
That's right. And we have a bucket full of shitty comics.
What a sad... Like, why don't you just say maybe they're going to be really great comics tonight?
Some of them are.
And that's our dynamic for tonight, guys. We're both sitting on different sides of your shoulder.
Yeah.
I like that they had ripped jeans in the Wild Wild West.
Yeah. I reckon that cowboy's wearing Vans. If me and you did have gay sex one night and had to leave shamefully in the morning, there's a good chance we could accidentally grab the wrong clothes.
Now she's a cop. And now you're dating her again.
That's pretty hot.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you guys hooked back up. Now how is that?
You're just brown enough for her not to want to shoot you.
She really put the gun in your mouth, or is that just for the joke?
No, that's fun.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
That's fucked up.
What did she say when she put the gun in your mouth?
Make America great again.
So great.
So your girlfriend's Kathy Bates, and then she comes in the room and she goes, good morning, my Amazon Prime. And then what does she uncuff you?
No, the cuffs don't go off until she's finished.
Doing what, a background check?
I like that you have like really expensive headphones, but like a digital watch from 1997.
Yeah. I was going to say, before you think Filipino is the least Asian of all Asians, calculator watch.
There you go. Loud forward.
Tony.
Does that make sense? Yeah.
That gave me fucking anxiety. I've never seen somebody fuck with the microphone stand so much in my life. Nothing changed about it. She was shaking like a leaf. You're funny. Jesus. Holy shit.
It's sort of like her persona is literally the most nervous, neurotic human being that any of us have ever met. No, I know.
I've never said this to anyone ever. You should probably try heroin. You should really try to mellow yourself out. Just snort it. Don't boot it. That's fucking TV junkie shit. Just snort a little.
Well, if the horse says that it's true, then it must be true. That's a fun fact about the show.
Ride the snake. I thought her hand was shaking, so I thought it was going to like teleport somewhere.
It was amazing.
Like it was vibe. If she to masturbate, she should just grab her pussy and start telling jokes in a mirror. Mystery Dan, as my gift to you, I will pay for you to have a session with one of our 3 Western fuck robots from Westworld. Take your pick.
Notoriously the guy that has a monster cock that you can always see through your pants while you're performing. Now tonight I noticed that you did something really special. You made an opening joke that makes people look at the crotch, which before we just noticed it regularly. It was a very, very blatant thing because a lot of people say that he fills it up with stuff. A lot of people, give a little lean so that Big J can see.
Oh yeah, is that the mushroom right there? That's the head, right? Oh, that's a solid dangle. Are you not wearing? Do you not wear underwear?
No, I'm wearing underwear.
That's through underwear?
Yeah.
That's a strong mushroom cap, bro.
It really is. It's pretty
That's strong. I'll give credit where credit's due.
Good cut on that.
Just so you know, the most racist thing is this white crowd's unbelievable reaction to what you're saying. AP Calculus, like, wow! Get right the fuck out of town! AP Calculus? How do you study between the bullets?
Big J.
I'll tell you one of the saddest things to me is he's going, I like gaping, fisting, squirting, and I see my girlfriend for the first time at night doing this. Settle down. You went black and went back. You beat the odds.
Can't wait to take my pussy jokes over to the big city.
That's right. You're gonna be
It'll
like,
be
this
so
girl.
refreshing.
This girl just came out of nowhere and already has 23 minutes on her pussy.
As a New Yorker, I'll say, we're ready for your pussy.
Thank you so much.
Why don't you ask Pat? He's the one who brought it up.
Pat, what up?
Look how excited the Westworld guy just got.
It's the one thing that glitches him up, interracial relations. And he does naturally look like a guy who's going to kill a girl and then keep her and change her clothes every day. You just got paid for your first feature sit and you've already retired material?
No, I just...
That's fucking fantastic. You know what? I'm putting this one to bed. I have an important question, I think. How long are those sleeves when they're not rolled up? If you want to fuck a role-playing girl on the first date, just start fucking her and yell Leroy Jenkins. I know it for the 8 people that got it, more than worth it. One small piece of comedy advice. You got to pick something to do with your hands. That was very distracting. You stood like a superhero for 10 seconds. Then you got all fucking Henry Rollins on it. Back to superhero. Then a weird like, I'm listening, but I don't like you. All right, you're my boss, so I can't say shit, but I don't like what you're saying. It was bizarre. Although if you had sex with someone and told you that the next day that person sent you some loose strawberries, you'd think your son was fucking a guy.
Son, you could have told me a different way. You didn't have to have 6 loose chocolate-covered strawberries sent to our workplace.
Honey, our boy's eating chocolate strawberries. I think it's time to have a talk.
In my day, there was no edible arrangements.
You gave a woman a crack in the mouth in cab fare.
Whoa. There you go. Yeah, he's gone. Wow, Kyle Long, everybody. Just some guy tripping on mushrooms. Don't clap for him.
It's back on the first fight in Kill Tony history!
I've done this show now, Tony. You've been gracious enough to have me on. This is probably my 4th or 5th time doing it. And this is by far the most adversarial comedy show I've ever been a part of.
It is, man. People very angry. I feel like this is like I'm pulling out a bunch of like Atlanta Falcons right after the Super Bowl.
I learned today that I guess I have a sort of Mexican haircut. Anthony, I would suggest just for the audience, stop holding the microphone like you're fucking singing a Henry Rollins song. You're getting ready to fucking start giving System of a Down wails. Do you know how much I love the emotional roller coaster of what comedy is? Like, this moment for him was a thing. It's nervous, excitement. Yeah. And then just in front of him, just a dude tearing into a pita sandwich.
Hey, he's really going
This guy's not a care in the world.
He's
a deep V, a fucking fedora. This guy's going to go fucking paint something later to no immediate judgment from strangers.
Yeah.
He's just like, oh, yeah, what's up? Oh, man, that look rough, huh?
Thank you.
Yeah, listen, I'll be honest. I'm high, so, like, I was invested. And I really thought you were going to hit it home with, like, after all that science shit, you were going to be like, get some fat white pussy or something. And we were all going to I was invested. Well, I think where others checked out, I was still there. But that's my fault. You know what? My girlfriend's here, and I'm going to hit her tonight because I know she wants to fuck him. I know you're eyeing up this motherfucker. I'm even giving him some side eye. Kevin, what's the gay code? Hashtag guys with tattoos. You're not showing any tattoos. You're wearing a Top Gun jacket.
That's to get them to look at the other pictures and see what the tattoos look like.
Why do you want other guys to see your tattoos?
You know what? I respect his answer.
Yeah. Hey, Tony.
I got to tell you something. You are a good-looking guy. Your body's fantastic.
Yeah, I want to fuck.
I'm
up here real horny right now, dude. I gotta tell you, your big old penis.
Your feet, your feet are huge. Which means you're probably packing a hog.
This guy.
And those jeans are hugging your ass like no one's business.
So sexy back here. It's annoying.
All that said,
super sexy.
You don't have to be funny.
You're a babe.
You're fine, man.
You're a babe.
Go fucking sling rock with that Mexican kid. As long as you got your own place, you're crushing it, bro.
Just hashtag the truth, guys.
Kevin Mack, you are like the sea. I don't like you, but God damn it, I respect you.
And just like the sea, Jay won't take his shirt off in front of you.
It'll never happen.
I would love for that to happen.
It will never happen. Justin, I want to say something. I could probably help you a little bit. I like you very much.
Yeah.
I want to take care of you, but you have very depressing posture.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, you look like you're always kind of like, I don't know, man.
Well, this,
Chicks, dates, I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joel Jimenez.
No, I was just going to say, Jay, the turtle shell is really heavy, you know.
You do have the demeanor of somebody who works at a cemetery.
Yeah. And a movie theater.
And a movie theater.
Yeah.
Only thing I heard about of American culture while I was traveling
Was that they read it wrong?
Really? That's why they all hate us.
Yeah, I still don't know who won the presidential election.
Who did?
I don't know.
I pulled another name out of the bucket. You guys ready to bring this thing home or what?
Oh, shit! It's La La Land!
So you have that extra skin that looks creepy and shit, right? That you like tuck in your belt and stuff.
Do you still have that? Does that last 10
Oh,
years?
yeah, it
or
lasts
does
forever.
Yeah, it's still there.
Show us.
Show us.
Yeah.
I would rather never lose weight. That was so upsetting.
I didn't know you really had that. You gotta get that.
You look fantastic. Oh, dude, you could buy a shirt at the mall. I envy you. And also, I learned tonight I have a sort of Mexican haircut. So.
You do. It's the thing.
Oh man.
We can give you a card tonight, dude.
Have you ever tried laying down your belly over the newspaper comics and seeing? I'm just jealous. I've never lost anything.
Can I point out that they gave the fattest guy a broken fucking chair?
It's a comedy show, Jay. We're trying to make funny happen.
Oh, is this the Benny Hill hour? I must have missed that.
Last time we did a road show with Jeremiah, I pulled a name out of the bucket of a young comic that was completely on mushrooms, and he tried to attack Jeremiah. Jeremiah fended him off with jokes while defending his saxophone.
And then Big J bounced him, my hero.
You can't. Big J's fucking shitty Philly instincts will take over. It's like God just talks to him and he's like, Jay, you were supposed to be a bouncer. This is your opportunity. In a fair society, you would be a bouncer.
Hey, man, get your hands off that pretty lady.
Don't you see, so what's wrong with taking the back street? You never know if you don't go. You never shine if you don't glow.
Hey now, you're an all-star.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, John Brana.
I gotta say something. Everybody laughs and calls me Smash Mouth, and now look at you. Does she hate or love your comedy career?
She loves my comedy. She hates my career.
That sounds about right. That's chicks for you. Does she ever say to you, it's not a job because you don't make fucking money?
Yeah.
Not exactly. Is Jay just feeding her new things to say to you at this point? I feel like he's trying to break me down emotionally on stage.
Try to connect with you.
Not you, Jay.
Not you, Jay.
Not you, Jay.
Shut up, man. It's not your fault, Josh. It's not your fault. Do you play Call of Duty?
No, I'm not big into
Too
first
close to
person
home. You're like, wait, we're the soldiers? No.
My uncle's a character in this video.
He just shoots his uncle.
You do this for a living?
Yes.
That's how people do it here. It's so
Yeah,
confusing.
not well. I'm sure he doesn't like fucking live by himself.
How do you guys afford places by doing this, though?
Because
That's
there's
what-
4,000 other comics looking for a place to share with 8 people.
Right. Yeah. That's true. I can't tell whether you're talking about the lineups or the apartments.
Both.
It's all the same.
And you have to sign up for both way early.
I just like this shirt, and I already got accosted twice by people from Philadelphia for it today.
Ah.
One of them was Big J.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
yet.
Big J punched me in the back of the head while I was walking down the stairs. He didn't even see the
That'll
front of the
learn
shirt.
You're at the wrong festival, boy.
And that's my haircut.
Hold on one second. We do have to check. Rebecca, can we set inside fires? Because it's Skankfest.
What? As long as we pick up our cups, she said it's fine. Were you there last year through the entire...
The whole week.
Yeah,
the
the
whole
shirt
week.
off.
The naked roast battle?
Yeah,
and
yeah. The poop and the piss
There's
and the
blood and piss. So, you know, get a flight now if you can.
Hell yeah. Big J, is this your first time seeing Afrodyete?
No, I've seen her before, and I'm glad to see she's recovering nicely from those Ike Turner beatings. And
Oh man, that's cold-blooded. I shot the shit out of Ike. That's why everything's good.
no, Aphrodite, I like you. You got comedy like Platt-Ow, if I can describe it any way. Platt-Ow.
Thank you.
I feel like you remind me of Big J's impression of a black woman.
What's your impression?
Oh, it's working. Look at that.
Look at that.
Wait, how old are you?
I'll be 63 in October.
Ew, holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
I still got that ass. Hey.
Fuck yeah, you do.
My ass is 25.
You're going to break a hip.
I didn't have the balls to put a move on her. I could tell she wanted one. I called her the next day, asked her out. Then things happened.
Oh, yeah?
Really? You started the story? Why would you even start the story off there?
Yeah.
He said, "Where'd you meet her?"
What is this, Rocky Part 1? You got to show us the whiff first before you win the belt?
I took her to dinner. It was, standard. Standard
What type
fare.
of dinner? What type of food?
It was Genghis Cohen, whatever that is.
Oh, yeah.
Asian Jewish food?
Yeah. Mongoloid.
Oh, my God.
I don't know. We'll go pillage, then we'll get the thing, and then we'll do the thing with the wheat. Get a matzo ball soup and maybe a beef and broccoli. I don't know. Whatever the holiday they bring. Chase, you do have the haircut of a Japanese businessman. You are dressed like you exclusively fuck bowling alley bartenders. I got a few more. I got to leave in a minute.
Yeah.
It looks like he's wearing the jacket that his dad left behind when he said, "I'm going out for smokes" in 1987.
Yeah. What do you do for work?
I am a fitness instructor.
What? Oh, God.
Yeah, and I've got a 10-inch cock and I'm a porn star.
I would have bet money he was going to say gather moss.
Drive one of those boxy trucks and I'm a mailman.
Wow,
just
you're a real mailman.
like a substitute. Like if they go on vacation, I work.
You're
So-
a substitute mailman? Holy shit.
A pinch hitter.
Oh my God.
Got some heavy packages today, man. I'm calling Andrew.
Grab your whistle and hat. We need you ASAP.
Every time they call me, he goes, I said I was done with that shit. Getting too old for it, man. Come on, Andrew, we need you. All her dreams of being with a sometimes mailman didn't pan out to all she thought they were going to be. Just a drawer full of unopened birthday cards that got delivered to the wrong house. Want to open these up, baby? See if we can get dinner? I thought he was a trophy for best Starbucks barista.
Wow. I thought it was Duncan Trussell. You know?
An Ari Shaffir headshot from 2008, or you had to tell a reggae band that you had a brain tumor and had to take a break for a minute. That had to be a fun conversation. Oh, get better, man. Sorry to hear about your brain fluid.
What happened when you were playing football?
I ended up at the bottom of the pile, and I just realized it wasn't for me.
You could have just said the inevitable happened. What happened in football? Just what you pictured?
Screen door slams, Mary's dress waves.
Okay, you were
yeah.
right.
Right? Told you.
Wow, yeah, I totally believe you.
Is Godsmack here? Is someone playing Godsmack? I don't like that girl called you ugly. Just so you know, the market does decide why things are created, and moments like that are what the donkey punch is made for.
Hell yeah. Absolutely.
Jay, I love when you talk free market.
I know you do. I know you do.
Jay doesn't get into economics much, but when he does, he's always on point.
I almost leaned into you and went, the market decides, right, Dave? Right, okay, I'll say it.
Anyway, yeah, if you just answer honestly, everything's gonna be fine. What's the creepiest thing you've ever done?
I do magic.
Really? Oh, I love it. Can you show us a little something? What can we give you or do?
Not here. I don't have anything on me, and I wasn't here to do
You
it.
know, oh, that's what they all say. Hold on a second. I didn't bring any of my stuff. Rabbit, pigeon.
That's the problem. He's already pet all of his rabbits to death, so he's trying to learn some card shit, but it's a transition period. Not another. He's got to flip the hat over and it falls out.
I mean, you do magic. What do you do for a living?
I work at Costco handing out samples.
Wow, getting high on your own supply, huh, Danny?
Would you like to try some of these slices of ham? I can personally guarantee they are delicious. Fuck yeah.
1 for the customer, 2 for Danny. 1 for the customer. And Danny the Uncomfortable makes the pizza bagels Xavier.
I think I got that thing where people say, is he gay or is he Jewish?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Definitely. Is he gay or
One
is
guy in
he
the front
Jewish?
row went, yeah. That's been the thing that's been swirling in his head the whole time. He's supposed to say, he goes, what is it? It was such an acknowledgement. He was like, yes.
This alt-right guy, for those of you that can't see in the front row, is just loving it because he doesn't know whether he's gay or Jewish. He knows that he hates him.
What's he gonna beat him up for is the question.
This one's for being gay, and this one's for being Jewish.
But it's just one of those things I don't even want to.
What are
You don't want to honor your father's last
Fuck
name
that.
with that awesome set?
No, not at all. I don't
You should
wanna-
have dedicated that one to him. You should have been there, Rick.
I was in a Funny or Die video that premiered yesterday. Wow. What did you play in that?
Die.
Peter, you a dancer? Your legs haven't stopped moving this whole time.
I got nervous, yeah.
Sort of big fan.
Jazz dancer.
We got like 8,000 of his 10,000 steps in just on the stage. Are you wearing a push-down tube sock and an ankle sock?
Those are definitely two different socks, ladies and gentlemen. Big J hits where it hurts the most.
Just take a moment here to talk to Big J about his soft knowledge.
I know, it's a very
strong soft game.
You don't know, from this angle, I was seeing the Nike swoosh on one, and I go, oh, that's,
Because you
little
know,
flashy.
and I'm not kidding either, you know that's like my favorite type of insult, because you know when he was putting those on earlier, he's like, fuck, man. If I get fucking pulled out, they probably won't fucking notice. It would be worth it to them to make the one socks different than the other. Joe couldn't even fucking do that.
I was just pushing the tube
Jay
sock
was like,
down.
if I may speak for a moment, this man has two different socks, burn him!
Yeah, the Irish are garbage. What the fuck with those socks?
Something crazy you guys have ever done? Like you ever fucking like flip a car when the Bruins won or something?
Everyone just puts their socks into a fishbowl and grabs two out.
This guy is never going to wear mixed match socks again for the rest of his life.
No, but I'm from like an hour outside of Boston, so there's not shit to do, so we get drunk in basements.
Trust me, you're not doing it correctly.
To explain the joke, I don't know if a lot of you guys are on the same yard, but out of like a lot of the swipes that you do,
Is the microphone choosing not to amplify what you say?
Real quick,
Alright, well, Krupa.
Krupa has to get back to walking with a lantern across a foggy marsh.
I'm gonna keep it moving along, Krupa. It was nice to meet you. There he goes. Krupa.
I like he's built like a genie whose feet are still in the bottle.
It's amazing, by the way. These podcasts, Big J is lighting people up from the ankles down to the...
The most relaxed I've ever seen somebody on Kill Tony, quite honestly. I mean, usually everyone's like very jittery. I mean, you saw that guy earlier. He was gonna fucking, he was digging a hole into the stage.
Even the guy...
She was like, yeah, she came out, she was like, Yeah, so I'm single. Here's why.
Sorry, Big J. I don't think you're actually shaped like that.
It's funny. It's funnier more than it hurts.
That is incredible. It took me a second to realize it was you that made that noise and not him. I was just listening. How the fuck did you know that the stripe in his hair was gonna be blue? Did you do that here? My mind is blown. We'll talk about it later. Oh my God.
Fantastic
Not for
work.
them to hang, just as a big, heavy piece of garbage.
You've been drinking it since high
Big
school?
heavy piece of garbage. What are you talking about, Jay?
I got to admit, I like his shirt.
Whatever, bro. Fuck off, man. He comes at me all the time. You watch the show?
Dude, I'm gonna tuck in my sleeveless shirt, and me and him are gonna beat the shit out of you.
Big Dave and Big J.
And then we're gonna leave on donkeys.
How do you guys know?
Was that just a guy airing his issues?
How do you guys know Big Drew? You know him from?
No idea.
Tony,
I'm blown
Tony.
away how many comics have big in front of their name.
What do you do for work?
I work for Coke.
You work for what?
Everyone here works for Coke.
$26.
26.
Yep.
Hell yeah. What'd you guys think of his first time?
I didn't
before-
think he looked 26. That's a rough 26, man. What happened? Did you come from a logging town?
Fishing.
Fishing town? Now you have it.
Yep. Five bars within walking distance of my house.
No shit.
Yep. Nope.
Is that your dad?
Nah.
That's my boy.
Nope.
Dude, I'll tell you what it was. He was great, but when you walked up here, I was like, there is 0% chance that he's going to have a single funny joke.
So people were blown away when you were fine.
How excited were your parents when they found out that you got a job at a bulk discount store?
What are you doing? Selling franks in bulk? How many weekends could somebody need? Yeah, now you got it together.
Yeah.
He's got a Legion of Skanks tattoo.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Right above the scar where he burned himself with a car lighter so he could feel something.
What kind of car do you have?
Civic hybrid.
Civic hybrid.
What
A
year?
hybrid?
Yeah.
I would not guess you were in a hybrid.
Yeah.
Energy efficient, buddy.
Yeah.
Leave a light carbon footprint, buddy. But I like the blaming of the crowd not being able to handle is my favorite thing in comedy. It's like, and my mom's a dumb fat bulldyke. Oh, I'm sorry, snowflakes, you princesses. You guys too fucking pussy to hear the real truth.
Yeah.
And dude, why don't you just do slam poetry? It's way up your alley.
You really
I'll try that.
You really did.
I'm an adult now, daddy, mommy, daddy, mommy, mom, me, daddy.
I'd like to let you know.
Society,
Dustin,
government, good night.
Both my parents say they're from Colombia, and I was born here. The only,
Yeah.
tallest
What if
one.
ICE shows up at the door? Then what do they say?
What was what?
ICE. What if ICE? All right, forget it. Hitting too close
I
to home.
collect
here.
recycling every night. The one they give my boy, invisible braces.
What is
the
your-
braces are El Blanco.
The Beast from the East, Big Jay Oakerson.
Where did Patricia find Pee Wee Herman shoes? That's a real thrift shopping for a bit. That's great.
My goodness, that's where that budget money is going. Oh, kill Tony.
Where did you find Home Alone wet bandage gloves, huh?
Whoa, Patricia fires back.
You want to come with me?
That's fucking sassy.
We're building like a lot of parking structures, a lot of parking lots. We're doing some like underground fucking tunnels and stuff.
Illuminati shit?
Wow. Yeah, fuck yeah.
What do you think is the most likable thing about you? Like, what would be something in which it's like, oh, I'd like to hang out with Zach and go do blank? Like, what's a cool...
I put a lot of effort into my friendships. I mean, like, I try and keep people close. This
If
music
you
is
have to
perfect
put a
right
lot of
now.
effort into your friendships, you're probably not a fun guy to hang out with. Have you thought about that?
Guys, seriously, let's hang out. Let's work at a date.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just jammed this week. No, come on, I'm trying hard. Let's see a movie, something. I'll buy the tickets. I don't know, dude. I want to.
I'll do anything. I'll walk to you. I'll piggyback you to the anything.
I'll make dinner at your house. Dude, I don't know. I'll have a definite out, a hard out, 10 p.m. What time is it now, man? 7? All right, you worked for it. Get over here.
Hey. So is that about spot on?
Yeah.
Big
sounds
Jay
like me.
Oakerson.
Yeah.
I'll be doing that one-man show in Edinburgh Festival next year. It's called Lonely Zach. What's the most money you've loaned?
Most money. I never have any money to loan. I'm not that type of friend,
Have you
man.
borrowed money?
That's a yes. The pause is a yes.
We may find out you're a shitty friend, Zach.
Oh my God.
Not only do you not work hard in friendships, you work hard at avoiding people you owe money to.
Big Jay's first time seeing you, right?
Second time.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've definitely seen him before.
Oh, okay.
I remember the,
Yeah.
The boo-haws.
That's his trademark.
Hell yeah.
I'm a ginormous camper, man. I'm so honored to perform for you
Fuck
again.
yeah, dude.
Crackle, crackle. And when the cars are driving by, they're both driving.
It's okay. You know what? Forget it.
Oh, man, I was so locked in.
Okay, go ahead. The cars are driving and what?
Somebody's like, "Is that correct?" And I was, "No." They're like, "Yeah, that's incorrect. That's a one-way street."
And then you bring him shrimp?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, he does.
I went to Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah.
Might be the shittiest thing I've ever been a part of.
Yeah? Really? What happened?
Stupid. It's worthless.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of mazes. It's like a bunch of high school, like a haunted house. It's so bad.
You probably look like scarier than the people that are supposed
It's
to
very
scare
possible.
people.
You know what was hilarious? In fairness,
like,
too.
Boo you, motherfucker.
In fairness to any Bonfire fans, Christine, my girlfriend's here. We went to Halloween Horror Nights in a major fight. So we were walking through haunted houses. It was like The Shining, and like Jack Nicholson with like an axe would be like, "Yeah," and I'd be like, "Yeah, whatever, you fucking bitch. You don't know how to fucking act. $200 for these goddamn speed pass tickets. You goddamn ingrate motherfucker." And we're like, "Oh yeah, oh." You want to know what's funny? I swear to you, the only time we got along and smiled, the fucking Jabberwocky show. I tell you, those guys started dancing, and we were both into that.
Oh my God, that is so funny.
So my point is, maybe it's fine.
Yeah.
I swear, the first 49 seconds, I thought there was a chance he was going to pull his shirt open and have dynamite on his chest. You thought it was alive because it was twitching.
Yeah,
it was not
sometimes-
alive?
No, it wasn't alive. Sometimes
They just
do
twitch
that.
dead?
They just do that.
Yeah, they do that.
That's evil.
Yeah, it's like it's mind tricks. I don't like it.
Fuck that.
What do you got to do? Like hug it to death after that?
Just like hit it or like just start
Hit
listening
it?
to
You hit it?
know, it's
Did
like
you
there's-
do that?
Yeah, I was scared, man. Like I didn't know if it was haunted. Like it's
You
not
were a
good.
twitchy salmon clubber?
Dude,
Yeah, that's what I would have thought. It's the
Dude,
fucking
like, it's-
stigmata.
I didn't know what to do, man. There's only so much.
Grandpapa, what do I do? It's a haunted salmon.
No, I had a fucking razor blade. So I was like, all right, let's cut this shit. Like, I hit it with the handle.
Espiritus et sanctus el sanctimonium. E pluribus unum.
The salmon's just like,
Fuck you. You've killed all my friends.
Damn, that's crazy. Those were his exact
You've been
words.
selling my friends to prison sluts.
I box in Watts, Broadway
Watts.
boxing.
Oh, okay.
Is it a black neighborhood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. You go there with your long white hair and just box motherfuckers?
Oh, dude, it's It's not good. I basically just get beat up in there.
Why do you do? Have you ever thought about going to another neighborhood, beating up people that look like
Why don't you go to fucking Koreatown and be a champ?
He's like, well, they know martial arts there. They know, like, karate.
Yeah, but just box in Koreatown. Just thud these motherfuckers.
Just pretty much just run it
Oh,
off.
dude, black people believe in that shit a lot.
Oh, yeah.
You better get that evil salmon out my house. My cousin Deshaun got possessed by an evil salmon. I heard the stories. I heard them.
Wait, are you one of the dead salmon that stays alive after?
Oh, he caught homeboy a twitchy salmon.
Hey, I got a girlfriend that's one hot salsa dish. She ain't no gefilte fish.
Whoa! Oh my.
Anti-Semitic? I like it. That was overtly anti-Semitic.
That she did.
Oh, you did on the you were here on the 5-year anniversary.
Yes.
How long you been signing up for this show?
I signed up a few times.
Since he was
a year
22
ago.
years old. As a fat guy, I'm completely entranced by the fact that you would tuck anything into sweatpants.
Tristan wants one.
I do want a face tattoo.
Do you?
Yeah, dude.
Of what?
Do you know that S you used to draw in 7th grade? Like with a pointy on the bottom and the top? I just
Yeah.
want that like a nickel size right on the side of my dome.
You want binder artwork on your face? Forward to seeing what he does, man.
Yeah.
What a weirdo.
Yeah, I love it.
If your chick describes your dick with open palms hands, that's a good sign.
Yeah.
You never want it to be fingers. Like how
Yeah,
big is
yeah,
they
yeah,
go?
that's good.
When
It's
they give
this
full
big.
palms, that implies girth. That implies girth also.
That's
Yeah,
a good
yeah,
point.
It's really thick.
That's a good point.
And it's
You can't hip hop dance up here?
The fact that you use the word hip hop dance in a sentence is basically.
I'm 41. I don't know how it works.
It's great. It's great.
You can't do rappy dancing?
He's looking me up on right.
We've gotten very classy since we went LA.
I like that.
Look at all those olives, dude. That must be someone important.
I love that. How do you guys take your martini? Dirty?
Extra dirty.
Yeah. Actually, there's 3 types of martini. There's regular, there's dirty, and then there's Puerto Rican.
Ah.
It's the dirtiest. It's when it's just a filthy martini.
Oh man, well then this drink is in a fucking inner tube heading towards fucking Florida. Because this thing is stank-ass dirty.
Puerto Rico is a fucking American property. We don't need to come to this country on inner tubes.
And yet you still do. It's like a love of the game. It's just like in you. You know what I mean?
Well, I know that reverse cowgirl usually makes me come, so it's kind of like.
That sounds like you're riding the way you said that. That was great.
Holy fuck, that was so good.
So good. That was so fucking great. I can't believe how good that was.
Hilarious.
Shit,
She's
she's
the
good.
funniest woman I've ever seen in my entire life.
So hot.
Hell yeah.
Hot off the press is funny.
Wow. I was the one who said you were good, not Jay. For real, I leaned over to him. I was like, this is fucking good.
I told Shane I was going to tell you how good you were, and then and he started elbowing me and taking the microphone. With a couple of private lessons, you could probably be doing produced bar shows in a couple weeks.
Or a Showtime
I mean,
special.
I don't want to fast track you if you don't think you're ready, but it's
Clearly, I hope that you've caught on to the fact that Carrie Miller is a beautiful girl, right?
But even the video people can't see her ass. I mean,
chill.
Doggy, I don't know what to tell you.
Dude, but it's just like it's more than that, though. It's like, sure, she happens to have a fantastic ass, but like, I mean, you got to look past that if you want to be with somebody.
Carrie, if a guy that you were having sex with was to tell you that he cannot come by having sex, what would you do to try to help him?
I don't know. I think it would depend on each individual person.
I like it sounds like we're trying to get spank bank things from her. It goes, hey, if you were going to make a guy come like in a bathroom quick, like, what would be like the move? Like, what's like the thing? Like a lot of spit, a little bit of spit? Dude, you dress and talk like a molested boy.